Horseback riding? That's not a sport. I can't begin to count how many times people have said that to me throughout the 12 years that I've been riding horses. And while I'm sure the thought has rarely crossed the minds of most of you guys in here, this statement used to piss me off, to say the least. It's because people were taking my true passion that I put so much time, effort, and energy into and demeaning it as a lazy pastime where I just sat there and the horse did all the work. But when in reality, horseback riding has a unique ability to benefit virtually anybody, physically and mentally. Whether you're simply going on a trail ride, going through a jumping course, or running barrels, horseback riding has proven to have various physical benefits. In his latest study, Texas A&M animal science professor Dr. Dennis Siegler measured how many calories were burned while riding horses. Taking his results into consideration, I was able to conclude that the average hour-long ride, with 15 minutes of walking, 30 minutes of trotting, and 15 minutes of cantering, would burn roughly 315 calories. In addition to burning calories, horseback riding increases agility, sustainability, coordination, and muscle strength. From this video, you can see that the primary muscles used when riding are highlighted in yellow, and the pink ones are the supporting. You can see that most of the muscles used when riding are the leg muscles. That's because leg muscles are absolutely crucial when maneuvering and controlling the horse. The core is also really a big part of it because you use it to balance throughout the ride. In his study, The Physical Demands of Riding, Dr. Daniel Westerling also concluded that horseback riding raises metabolic rates 40 to 80% and reaches 75% of maximal oxygen consumption. In addition, as these benefits are recognized in recreational riders, people were wondering if these benefits would also transfer over to those that are physically impaired. This interest was piqued in 1952 when Danish Olympic rider Lise Hartel won the silver medal in dressage, when just 8 years earlier she was paralyzed with polio. After gaining the ability to lift her arms and walk again, she finished her therapy on horseback, and 3 years after her diagnosis, she was back in the show arena and winning. Through her successes, Hartel advocated use of horses as physical therapy. Today, this is known as hippotherapy. Defined by the American Hippotherapy Association, hippotherapy is a rehabilitative treatment that improves coordination, balance, and strength through horseback riding. Joanne Benjamin of the American Hippotherapy Association describes hippotherapy as horses and humans have something in common, a pelvis that works the same way. Both have identical hip movements in walking. While sitting on a moving horse, this allows a person's body parts to move naturally, thus strengthening muscle groups. Contrary to Benjamin's description, hippotherapy is far more than just sitting on a horse and walking around. Patients perform various exercises, such as catching a ball, reaching for objects, and doing trunk twists. In addition, patients sit in various positions, such as sitting sideways, backwards, kneeling, or even standing on the horse. Since hippotherapy started in the United States in 1960, various studies have been done to see how beneficial it truly is to those that are physically impaired. In 2004, William Dinda and associates at the University of Arizona studied the effects of hippotherapy on muscle activity in kids with cerebral palsy. One group of kids spent 8 minutes actively participating in horseback riding, while the other group spent 8 minutes stretched out sitting on a barrel. The studies found that hippotherapy improved muscle symmetry of muscle action greatly, while those sitting in the barrel had no improvement at all. This proves that the movement of the horse was beneficial and possibly stretching is not. In addition to physical therapy, horseback riding is proven to be psychologically therapeutic as well. Through research, Purdue's Andrea Beats found a correlation in decreased blood pressure, lower stress levels, and reduced feelings of tension, anger, and anxiety in those who work with horses. I mean, honestly, how could I be angry when I have this cute little horse giving me horse kisses all the time? It's also correlated that those that work with horses have higher self-esteem, trust, and patience. This is because they're able to control a 1,000-pound animal and understand them. These results have flourished in those that are emotionally debilitated in equine-assisted therapy. Studying the use of horses as psychotherapy in combat veterans with PTSD, Washington State University's Nancy Masters concluded that PTSD patients and horses are primarily triggered by their fight or flight response. This similarity gives PTSD patients a sense of understanding and insight to themselves, and also provides them an opportunity to practice building a healthy relationship with a horse. Their successes with building relationships with horses is translated then to interacting with humans successfully. So now when I look back at that statement that horseback riding isn't a sport, I'm able to not let it get to my head, because it's not. It's so much more. As Stacey Westfall, professional horsewoman and world-renowned trainer, says, what we can learn from horses is infinitely more valuable than what we can teach them. So I encourage you all, take advantage of the resources we have here at Cal Poly. Take a walk up to the horse unit and play with the baby foals. Or sign up for the Mare Care Enterprise and learn how to take care of your very own horse. Or maybe even take advantage of the physical benefits and sign up for the beginner's riding class. Just remember that interaction with horses is something we can all benefit from. Thank you.